Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NAIMAH binti ZAINUDDIN. Today, our group will present about notational analysis in badminton. Before we proceed, I would like to introduce my group members, which is me, NAIMAH binti ZAINUDDIN, Muhammad Irfan Aiman bin ITHNIN, Muhammad MUZAKKIRIN bin YAHYA, Muhammad Farhan bin Luqman, and HIDAYAH binti MINHAT. In this presentation, we will present about the introduction of both athletes, the objective of the analysis, the performance indicator, frequency table, scatter diagram, and sequential analysis. That will be used in this analysis to analyze the performance indicators is All England Open 2021, a quarter-final match between Lee Jizia and Kento Momota.
Introduction of athletes. First, we will go for Lizia. As you know, his name is Lee Zijia. Birth date is 29 March 1993 from Alostar, Kedah, Malaysia. And his dominant hand is right hand. The coach of Lizia is Wong Chun Han and Hendrawan. The category of Lizia is men's singles, and his biggest title is, of course, the World Championship in 2021, just recently, which is he got a gold medal and win in the All England Championship. Highest ranking that Lizia had achieved is world number 8 in 23 March 2021, which is also this year, recently. His career record is 166 wins and 77 losses. Next is for Kento Momota. His birth date is 1 September 1994 in Mino, Kagawa, Japan. And his dominant hand is left hand. His coach is Yasuke Nakanishi in the men's singles of category, and his biggest title is far more higher than Lizia, which is he had won 2 times World Championship gold, and of course the highest ranking of him that he had achieved is world number 1 in 27 September 2018. And his career record is 335 wins over 78 losses. The objective of our performance analysis is to analyze the performance indicator of Lizia versus Kento Momota in the Yonex All England Open 2021, which is we will choose 3 from the performance indicator, which is the net cross, drop shot, and backhand. And the backhand is divided into backhand long serve and backhand short serve.
So this is performance indicator that involved in badminton analysis. There are 10 of performance indicators such as like smash, backhand short serve, backhand long serve, backhand stroke, forehand stroke, drop shot, net kill, cross net, force error, and arm force error.
Now we will talk about frequency table. What is frequency table? A frequency table is used to analyze on how many successful and unsuccessful attempts in each of the performance indicators. Now let's take a look of this frequency table. So the first one is smash. There are a total of 49 smash executed by Lizia, and only 43 of them is successful and 6 of them is unsuccessful. The next one is backhand serve shot. Lizia successfully did a backhand serve shot of 36 and 0 unsuccessful. The third one is backhand serve long, where Lizia successfully did 3 of them and 0 unsuccessful. The fourth one is backhand stroke. 10 backhand stroke was successful and only 1 was unsuccessful. The fifth one is forehand stroke. There are a total of 107 forehand stroke executed by Lizia, and only 101 is successful, while the other 6 is unsuccessful. The sixth one is a drop shot. The drop shot, he attempted 8 of them is successful and 2 of them is unsuccessful. Next is net kill. Net kill is quite limited in this match, where only 3 of net kill is successful and 0 is unsuccessful. Cross net. Cross net is where you hit the shuttlecock from the right side to the left side. It's called the cross net. So there's only 2 of them successful and 1 unsuccessful. There are 13 counts for forced error and 22 counts for unforced error.
The percentage of backhand serve shot that performed by Lizizia is 100% successful and 0% unsuccessful. This is the diagram of backhand serve shot that performed by Lizizia, where the total of backhand serve shot is 36 for 2 sets. For backhand serve long, the percentage of the indicators is 100% successful and 0% unsuccessful. This is the diagram of backhand serve long that performed by Lizizia, which is the total of the indicators is 3 in 2 sets.
Okay, next, this is a Lizizia backhand stroke percentage. He managed to make a 10 successful, which is contribute in 91%, and 1 unsuccessful, which is 9% from the total backhand stroke that he made during the match. Okay guys, if we can see, first set Lizizia made a backhand stroke on the right side, which is 4/4, means 100% successful. In the second set, Lizizia made a backhand stroke on the right side too, 6/7, which is 66% successful, doing a backhand stroke in the match.
This is the outcome for performance indicator of forehand stroke. As you can see, again, this is divided into successful and unsuccessful, where successful forehand stroke executed by Lizizia is 101/107, which brings us to the percentage of 94% successful forehand stroke. On the other hand, unsuccessful forehand stroke made by Lizizia is 6, where it brings to us a percentage of 6% unsuccessful forehand stroke. Now, let's take a look at diagram for forehand stroke. We'll discuss first on the first set of the outcome of the results. On the right side of the court, as you can see, there are 25 successful strokes with a percentage of 23%. On the left side of the court, there are 37 successful strokes, which bring us 35%. And in the middle, there are 2 strokes that is successful and bring us to 2% of success stroke. In the first set, there are 3 unsuccessful strokes, which equals to 3%. Now, let's discuss about the second set. On the second set, we can see on the right hand, there are 23 successful strokes, which bring us to 21%. On the left side of the court, you can see 12 strokes with 11% of success. And in the middle, there are 2 successful strokes with a percentage of 2%. And in the second set, the unsuccessful stroke made by Lizizia is 3, which equals to 3%. So the total forehand stroke executed by Lizizia is 107, with 101 successful forehand stroke and 6 unsuccessful forehand stroke.
Next, this is Lizizia net kill percentage. He made a 3 successful net kill, which is 100% total net kill try during the match. Okay, the diagram shows that Lizizia made a total 3 net kill that he get secure the point from the opponent. Okay, next, this is Lizizia cross net percentage. He made a 2 successful, which is 67%, and 1 unsuccessful, which is contribute 33% from the total cross net that he made during the match. Okay, if you can see, the diagram show that Lizizia made a cross net on the right side, which is 2/3, which means 67 successful, and 1/3 of the cross net is unsuccessful.
Next one, we will continue to the percentage of force error in the performance indicator for Lizizia. For the percentage of force error that he had do in this game is 13/10, 35 errors that he had do, which is for the percentage is 37%. Okay, and how we get the percentage is by dividing 13 over 35, which is the 35 is the total error that Lizzie had done. 13 divided by 35 and times per 100, and that how we get the percentage of the total false error for Lizzie. And of course, you can see from the diagram of the false error of Lizzie, that is the diagram of him doing a false error, which is mainly it's more on the back of the net of him, of his side. Basically, Kento Momota just do a smash and Lizzie cannot retrieve it, and that is making him to do a false error. Next one, of course, we will continue to the unforced error of the percentage for Lizzie, which mentioned just now. The total errors that have been done is 35, and from the 35, the unforced error of Lizzie is 22 unforced error from Lizzie, and the percentage of it is 63%, which is more than the false error. If we compare it between false error and unforced error, so we can see that Lizzie made more mistake by himself rather than Kento Momota did get a point by himself. So as you can see, of course, this is the diagram for the unforced error for Lizzie. Basically, when we conduct a performance analysis, when we analyze the unforced error of Lizzie the error had been scattered all over the court, but it is mainly focused on that particular spot, which is more on the front, and of course they also in the back at the front net. They are scattering all over the area, but it more focusingly more on that particular area. So we can see that Lizzie had made many mistakes by himself by putting the shuttlecock in the outline of Kento Momota's court. So that's make him, Lizzie, doing a unforced error.
Okay, so next we will explain. I will explain about the drop shot scatter diagram, which is, as you can see here, there is two symbol, which is O and the X1. Okay, so the O symbol is represent of the successful drop shot, and the X1, which is the red mark, is for unsuccessful drop shots. Okay, so as you can see here and on the table and the scatter diagram, it shows that 4 of the success drop shot were made or targeted in the left area of the opponents, and the other 4 is at the right area of the opponents. So for the unsuccessful drop shot, which is 2, so the one unsuccessful was at the left side of the opponents, and the other one unsuccessful was at the right side of the opponents.
Okay guys, so next, this is the scatter diagram for Lizzie crossnet. So the symbol is contribute of O is a successful crossnet, and symbol of X is a unsuccessful. So this show the direction of the crossnet that Lizzie made during the match. Okay, so we move on to the scatter diagram for Lizzie backhand serve shot. If we can see, all the serve from the Lizzie is successful and not have a false serve. If you can see, the symbol of O is contribute to successful backhand serve, while the symbol X is unsuccessful.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to Sir Makno. So my name is Muhammad Farhan Luqman, and I will continue to explain the part for sequential analysis for smash. Before I go any further, let's take a look back at the frequency table, where for successful smash, there are 43 attempts, 43 successful smash. But inside the sequential analysis, we want it to be more specific in terms of how the smash contribute to a point for Lizzie. So as we can see inside the sequential analysis, there are only 15 successful smash. The 15th successful smash is defined as when the opposing opponent, which is Kento Momota, are not able to return the smash, or he returns the smash but the shuttlecock hits the net or goes outside of the court. So there, Lizijia did a successful smash where a point contributed to him. So again, inside the sequential analysis, there are 15 successful smash. So first, let's take a look on the first set of the sequential analysis for smash. So there are 6 smashes in total and 3 unsuccessful smash. The 3 unsuccessful smash is due to the shuttlecock hitting the net and the shuttlecock hitting the outside line of the court. For the second set, there are 9 total number of successful smashes and 3 unsuccessful smash. So combined with the second set, which is 9 smash and 6 equals to 15 total smash. Inside the second set, we can see the unsuccessful smash is due to the shuttlecock hitting the net also, and also the shuttlecock hitting the outside line of the right side court. So here we have 15 successful smash and 6 unsuccessful smash. For performance indicators in badminton, which is smash, there are a total of 49 smash executed by Lizijia, and only 43 of them are successful and the rest 6 of them are unsuccessful. That is in general. And again, for sequential analysis, we made it to more specific, where there are only 15 successful smash that contribute to a point. But in general, there are 49 smash where 43 is success and 6 is unsuccessful, bringing a percentage of 88% successful and 12% is unsuccessful.
Okay, for the Lizijia drop shot percentage, the performance indicator was, as you know, drop shots obviously, and for the successful drop shot percentage for Lizijia is 80% and the unsuccessful drop shot is 20%. It is because the total of the drop shot is 10 overall. For the successful drop shot is 8 and the unsuccessful drop shot is 2. So the overall percentage for successful drop shot is 80% and unsuccessful is 20%.
Now let's take a look at the diagram that explains the smash technique. As mentioned before, there are 49 smashes executed by Lizijia, but only 43 of them are successful. Now, if you take a look at the diagram, the total number executed by Lizijia is 21, where 15 of them are successful that contribute to the point. For the left side, it is 38% of successful smash. On the right side is 24% of successful smash, while in the middle of the court, it's only 10% of successful smash. While for unsuccessful smash, there are 6 unsuccessful smash.
Okay, next we will explain about the drop shot diagram of the Lizijia. Okay, so as you can see here in the slide, there is there is 3 main targeted area that Lizijia was target for the drop shots. Okay, so for the first one is at the left side of the opponent, which is 4 drop shot that has been targeted there, which is the total of percentage is like 40%, and the other successful for drop shot is on the right side. It also represent of the 40% of the drop shots. Okay, so for the unsuccessful drop shot, which is two unsuccessful, the first one is at the left side of the opponent, which is near to the net, and the other one unsuccessful is at the right, also at the near of the net. So both of the unsuccessful will represent 10% of the drop shots.
In general, we can say that YAHYA has an outstanding performance during the Yonex All England in the smash technique. According to the bar graph, we can see that 88% is a successful smash executed by YAHYA, while another 12% is unsuccessful. We can conclude that some of the unsuccessful smashes are due to unforced error and some own mistakes, such as hitting the shuttlecock that hits the net, or hitting the shuttlecock that falls outside line of the court. So in order to enhance the skill of smash, in my opinion, YAHYA needs to train a lot more in terms of tactical, in terms of anticipating the opponent, and also polishing the technical skills in smash. And we can say again that YAHYA has an amazing performance in terms of his smash technique, and he can improve when coming to the next game.
Okay, so next we will move to the drop shot bar chart of the YAHYA during the games. Okay, so as you can see at the slide here, it shows that the bar chart of the YAHYA during the drop shot is 80% for successful, and the other 20% is for unsuccessful. Okay, so based on the mesh that has based on the mesh, it shows that YAHYA has two targeted area for him to do the drop shot, which is the first area is left side of the opponent, and the other one is right side of the opponent. Okay, so it represent 80% and 20% because of the total of drop shot is 10. So the successful is 8 out of 10 and unsuccessful is 2 out of 10. So it obviously represent 80% and 20% of the drop shot.
In conclusion, for this performance analysis of YAHYA versus Kento Momota in Yonex All England Open 2021 match, so we can conclude that the key to success is to make less error, of course, during the crash performance. Badminton is a sport that players need to excel in physical, tactical, psychological, and technical characteristics. Athletes must train in order to achieve incredible athletic ability and possess high level of speed, agility, strength, flexibility, and muscular endurance. Okay, we can see during the match of Kento Momota versus YAHYA, YAHYA had made an error from himself rather than Kento Momota get the point, which is YAHYA had made an error of unforced error, which is more than forced error, which is, if I'm not mistaken, unforced error that YAHYA made is 22. So we can see from that basically Kento Momota just get a free point from YAHYA making a mistake, so that had been to improve. Also we can see from this match, it is good for YAHYA to do many times of smashes that he had done in this tournament or game to get a point, which is good for YAHYA, and we need to maintain that kind of successful to making a more smash to get more points. We can see also that there are not many times that YAHYA made a cross net to get a point, because we know Kento Momota is much a senior player, rather to be compared with Lizija. Kento Momota had many experience before, so Lizija want to avoid making a cross net or playing in the net a short serve, because you know Kento Momota's ability to play such in pressure in front of the net. Other than that, during this match, we can see that player must keep focus on getting point and avoid to do a self mistake or self errors. Example like unforced error like Lizija had been done. So we can see that Lizija, he has a high spirit and ambition to be top, and of course to win over one of these former world number 1 in badminton ranking, which is Kento Momota from Japan. So that is the conclusion for this performance analysis, which is we can also avoid doing our own mistakes to rather win a game in a sport. And luckily for us Malaysian, we be proud of Lizija. In this 2001 All England Open, he had won. He had beat Kento Momota in this match in quarterfinal, and then he go to the final versus Victor Axelsen, and he won. Okay, this year. So we congrats him, Lizija, and we will be proud of him, and we should maintain this kind of performance to be more specific on what to perform and what to not, what to be taken notes to, what is need to improve in the future of badminton sport. So that's all from us. Thank you, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.